Alright. Not even going to give an intro this time. I say the same thing every single time. Today is the 3rd. Same deal as always. Did I just put the 6th? No, surely I didn't. Surely I put the 3rd down for the world name. Okay, I spawned... Check my render distance, because I always have to check. Okay. This is not really a good spawn, although there is lava right there. Let's look at these. Start off by getting these trees instead of just standing around. Oh, and there's a plains right there. Cool. Okay, so yeah, spawn's not that bad. If I were to say which ending is probably the most disappointing, it would probably be a tie between yesterday and the time where I was knocked off of a cliff by a hoglin. And that is yesterday ranks up with that one, because I also was knocked off of whatever and ended up dying to fall damage. I was towering up to the nether fortress, was about to enter, and then a wither skeleton spawned like in front of me or something and knocked me off. Okay, if I were a village, where would I be? Perchance over here? I think that's one, or there's like a lot of pumpkins. Look for flint while I'm here. There we go. Easy peasy. You gotta make sure I don't jump off this time. What, it's really just a bunch of pumpkins? Oh my gosh, dude. I swear, some of these worlds are just trying to get me to rage. But I must stay strong, not quit the series. Unrelated though, I've decided that after... Well, I say that like it's gonna happen. When if I eventually am able to, you know, beat the game, I am going to do a Let's Play series off of it. That should be fun. Yeah, some iron. Just one. Any other? No, but there's some coal right here. Snag that. Okay. Let me keep going around this. I took the longest route possible to get to an empty space. I could have just went the other way the other direction, one space. Look for some more iron. There's one on the outside of this. I'm betting there's another. What is that? Yeah, nothing. Nothing. Come on, you can tell there's only one iron on this whole freaking thing right here. Without, you know, mining inside of it. I guess, man. Oh, village? Um, I think those might just be trees. Yeah, those are just trees. Okay. I was fooled. Wait. Oh, that's copper. Yeah, nothing over there. Okay, let me go over here then. Actually, let me go ahead and build a stone axe. That way I can kill things. Then I'll put down then I'll craft a furnace. And we'll use that to cook. Cool, I can just get a bed immediately. Okay. I'm gonna go this direction. I love that chickens are almost always one shot. Okay, we got a mountain over here. What I might do in that case then is just kind of sleep. That way I can, get daytime and then go to the top. I'll let you follow me. Don't follow me, I just killed your family. Actually, is that a mountain? Or is that just a big hill? I feel like mountains are much more exaggerated. Okay, I'll look over this edge, see if I see anything of interest. If I don't, then building a bed. And in case it wasn't obvious, I didn't see anything of interest. I'm just killing cows so I can get some food. Okay. Cook some mutton. And go ahead and build a bed. Yo. Alright, I actually might go down to those caves right there. So I get some more of this mutton cooked. Actually, yeah, I can grab two. I'll go ahead and go down. And just sleep down there if I need to. If I wasn't recording, I would probably, wait until I'm done cooking and just take all my food with me. But I am recording, and I don't want to, make it take a while or be boring for the viewers, so I'm doing it. I need to grab some coal. Get some torches. I can't see anything, for the most part. Unlike my phone, I like to keep my phone screen on, just so it's easier to see if I get a notification. What in the world? Random deep slate? Or is this or is this one of those amethyst things? I think this is one of those amethyst. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I had a feeling. I don't think they're actually used for anything, though, so I'm actually just gonna put all these blocks back. Or at least most of them. Okay. Back to exploring. This way. Iron, sweet. Just one. Okay. Okay, no more iron over here. Let's go this way. Iron, yay. Anything over there? Okay, yeah, make sure there's no mobs. I have 8 iron now. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought there was something above me. I guess nothing. Some coal, that's it. I'll grab it anyway. Never know what I'm gonna need. Never know if I'm gonna run out of coal. So it's nice to have. That should be enough. 14. And I believe there was another route that I needed to check out. See, I went that way. I need to go this way. Okay, I thought there was iron right there. Missing things. Or was there another route? I mean, there's the other side of the hole that I cave in, but I need to sleep. Farewell, nighttime. Yeah, there's a mob on fire. Yeah, I guess I was just checking out this side. Okay, yeah, there's nothing over here, right? Okay, yeah, no. Okay, Glenn, that's covered. That leaves this side, right? Hang on, let me just make sure I'm not going too fast. I went that way, there was nothing. Now I go this way. Now let's go right. Yeah, nothing. There's a spider still alive. I'll break in here. There's a zombie in here somewhere. Where's he? Over there. Not sure. I am sure, though, that there is more iron. Let's go. And it dead ends. Okay, I believe that's all for this cave area. Go back up. I came from this side, yeah. Oh, okay, they're stone over here, so I kind of have to check. It's in the wall or not. Not in the wall. And that's like a certain death if I go down there. So we're not going to go down there. And this should be done cooking. Yeah, it is. Wait, no, cook the iron. Oh, that's a hole. I thought that was a structure. I'll go check it out anyway. I do still need things after all. Ah, yes, very big. Your death down there. But it's kind of hard to get anywhere else. See if I can see anything. Okay, despite the size of this cave, I don't actually see anything. Besides, like, coal. So, I'm kind of not interested in this right now. Might come back to it later if I need to, but... What do we have here? Nothing, okay. And that just leaks right back in. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to my furnace. Check on my iron that I have smelting. I don't want to craft anything with it yet, just because I'm not sure what I'm going to need first. Just keep stuff cooking. Rearrange my inventory so bad. You know what? I know for a fact I'm going to need a flint and steel, so let's go ahead and make that. Okay, I guess I'll go check out this direction now, see if there's anything over here. Looks like we got a hole in the ground with just some coal, it looks like. Coal and copper. Looks like there's some light down there. We could check it out. You know what? It's been a while since I've seen a really big Bruin portal. I've not seen one of those in ages. Okay, I'm not sure why there's light down there. I don't see anything that's making light. Got a ton of gravel just hanging out right there. Ah, there's some lava right there. That's why. Doesn't look like there's any mobs yet. Yeah, I don't really want to go down there. It doesn't look like there's any iron over here anyway, so that's kind of the one thing I'm after at the beginning of all of these. Just iron, iron, iron. Oh, what's over here? Check it out. I need to put food down here. Okay. What's over here? Nothing. Some coal. Yeah, this whole thing was just a bunch of coal. Unless I went further down, then I would have certainly found some, better stuff, but also way more risk with that. But yeah, those giant ruin portals that I'm talking about, those are the ones that have the like silver things, like maybe those are silver gates or bars around them. They're really tall, a ton of obsidian. I've not seen one of those in ages. It'd be cool to see one again. Back in 2020, I had a realm with my siblings and one of their friends, and there were a couple of those on the seed, but we also like super heavily explored the seed because there were like 4 or 5 of us. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's really anything too special over here, so just gonna ignore it and head back. I have 8 torches, so I know I didn't leave anything behind. I think I'm gonna head like way further that way, grab my furnace and head over there. I got 4 chicken to cook, but I don't really feel like waiting on that. So I'm just gonna, go that direction. I have my bed on me, so nighttime's not a big deal anyway. I wonder what happens if you mine a tree but like that, but you leave the beehive. Do they get mad because you took their tree? I don't want to investigate it because they do a lot of damage, but I'd be curious to know. Okay, yeah, this area over here looks like it goes on for a while. I'll check it out. Also, with me having a flint and steel now, I can cook food much quicker because I can just light the animals on fire and kill them like that. I don't have to kill them and then wait on it to cook in a furnace. Need to be careful running around these forests. I believe it was 3 days ago where I found that giant, like humongous hole in the ground. So, don't want to fall, like literally right here, actually. Imagine if I fell down that. That would be awful. The video would be over like right now. So yeah, don't want that to happen. I need my bed, as it is about to be nighttime. Okay, yeah, there are some holes on the side of this hill right here, so I'm going to investigate those when it is no longer nighttime. We'll check those out. And I'm very hungry, apparently. I guess sprint jumping does that to you. Check out down here first. Okay, spider. Not friendly. Not friendly. Right, come here, spider. Yeah, take that. Here's a skeleton in there too. I don't really remember, but it looked like the cave ended there, so I don't really need to investigate that one much further. Because I'm pretty sure it connects to this one if it doesn't end, so should be fine. You know what I have not found in this series is a dungeon. Or I guess a mob room is the technical term. There's a skeleton over there. Ignore him. Looks like he's just on the other direction from where I would have entered that at. Let's go down here. Verify that there's nothing to observe. Okay, we got some glowberries. That's pretty cool. Skeletons? Or iron? Try to make my way over here. There we go. Okay. Dude, the zombie sound scared me so much, I'm not sure why. Oh, great, and a creeper. Aw, you blew up my torch. Can I have it back? Looking like the answer to that question is no. I cannot have it back. Excuse me? Yeah. Don't hit me. I hit you. That's how this works. Okay, what did I pick up? Clay? Over a stack of clay? Really? That is a lot. I need to craft more torches. I need more sticks anyway, so I made extra. Okay. Still gonna hold off on crafting things with my iron. I think I'm still fine, for the most part. Yeah, really the only survival bout that I'm gonna have to deal with is if I can find my way back up. Oh, scared me. And also, why am I finding one thing of iron at a time? That's so annoying. I have 11 iron. My cobblestone down there. There's some iron. Iron! Oh, of course, now there's more than one. Okay, no more. Yeah, if only yesterday when I got knocked off, I was able to, scroll just one over to the hay bale, I probably would have lived. I would have just had to, clutch it. Okay, yeah, you're both coming for me. Spiders are pretty easy to kill. Their reach isn't that close. Or their reach isn't that far, it's pretty close actually, so makes it much easier. Was I here? I'm not sure. But that's a death if I go down there. You know, verify that there's no iron. Aha, I knew I was gonna miss some. Okay, so now I have 15 iron. I'll take this with me. Those are pretty close to each other. Like right here, yeah, that's fine. Okay, I got 7 coals, that should still be enough to smelt the iron when the time comes. And we dead-ended. Alright, I guess I'll exit the cave now. Man, my torch breaks were perfect. I'm missing them. I didn't check over here. Looking at my phone, so I didn't grab that for a second. Yeah, here's where that creeper blew up. I mined right here. So, okay, and that's where I came down from. There's the glowberries. A bit further up. You check out this left side first to eat. Oh, I put down 2 torches. But I put down 1. I'm being truthful, I didn't even mean to put down any of them. I was just trying to eat. Got an aggroed spider. Can't make his way over. Jumping on me. There's a zombie over there, so guess I'll leave him alone. Back out. Okay, where to go next? I guess I'll just keep going this way. See what I find. I think this is the area that I was considering if it was a mountain or not earlier. Or I said, is this a mountain or a big hill? Something. I said something like that. Go this way. Well, it's one of these. Is this where I was earlier? In the cave? No, it's not. Make sure I don't fall into that. Ugh, okay. This mine is pretty cool. Not that I'm exploring it right now, but I haven't really explored one of these before. I've seen them a couple times, just that's it. Did they change the sky when you're in them? Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool effect they put on there. Okay, still looking for like any structures. There hasn't been a single one. Not even a ruined portal. Oh wow. That looks pretty cool actually. Yeah, that's pretty scenic. Though the sun is setting, so can't stay. And I'm gonna need to sleep. I guess I'm gonna try going around. Yeah, I knew I was gonna take damage. Didn't have much of a choice. Alright, some more sleep. I believe that's the third time I've slept in this world so far, which might be the most of any world. Okay, and we're off the trees. And it looks like we might be getting back on the trees. Yep. Okay, we got a pretty sizable jungle biome coming up. Um, that one has much more sand, so I'm inclined to believe that there might be a desert over there. Let me crank up my render distance. Okay. Without falling off of this and taking a bunch of damage, I guess I might need to actually just jump in the water. But I saw a pillager outhouse over there. Okay, I know I said that like 20 seconds ago, but I'm going to continue the thought now. It must have just been a tree. I thought my game was crashing for a second there. but there's a chest right here, like a sunken treasure. I was like, yippee! But no sunken treasure. Just sand. Okay, yeah, let me turn down my render distance. I don't like these freezes. Even then, it was a little laggy getting out of the menu. Dude, is this seed just awful or something? Like, am I using it wrong? I'm finding only terrain. I explored an entire plains biome. No village. Run for what, 1,500 blocks now? Yeah, ish. Not a single ruined portal. I'm running through this jungle. Let's see if there's a temple. Not that I'm going to get much from it. I don't remember those having a lot of loot. Yeah, there's 2 chests, but I don't remember them. It being a lot of good loot, is what I mean. I might get a couple ingots, but that might be it. Good thing I still have lots of food. Ah, finally. It took forever to find something. And it's buns. Oh my god. Like this portal sucks, and there's like barely anything in the chest. There was what, 2 golden hose, a chest plate with Curse of Vanishing, some flint, and what was it, lodestones, I think? Garbage. Yeah, the seed just sucks. Also, in case there's any speculation, even if the seed sucks, I still play it. If there's ever a time where I just happen to die within the first few minutes, I'll still post it. Because I'm committed to the bit. Iron! Oh yeah. More than one, too. Okay. There's just 3, I guess. Unless there's more down there, but I don't want to check that. I've already been going for however long. Don't want to throw it all away. Oh, okay. I forgot. I forgot that it rains in Minecraft. It's been a while. I haven't had to deal with it. Can I sleep through this? No. Oh, that's right. I can sleep through thunderstorms, but not rain. Did I escape the rain? Oh my gosh. It's only raining in that area. I thought it was raining across the entire world. The more you know. I guess that's how Minecraft works. Okay, surely there's a village in this acacia biome, or whatever this is. Savannah. Ton of gravel right there. But no iron. That's right, no iron. Not sure why my screen is slightly grayscaled. Not like my HUD or anything, but you know, the actual gameplay. Okay. Yeah, nothing really over there. But I am going to check out this plains over here. I'm dead. No! That was so lucky. Oh god, they got tridents. Gosh, they have so many tridents. And they can aim. Okay, I'm out of here. Finish healing. So I was deprived of that privilege by jumping into their water, I guess. Good old lava pool. Go further up where you're at a plains village. Or a plains biome. We'll hopefully have a village. Probably not, though, based on how this seed's gone so far. I came from that way. Cherry Blossom, or whatever that's called. I think it's Cherry Blossom Biome, the actual name. I was gonna look down there. Okay, let's see if I can avoid falling through the snow. That was an issue on like day 2, 3, something like that. Okay. $19 iron. If I can find a village, or, you know, something to explore, I'll cook my iron there. Well, I'll smelt my iron there. While I'm exploring, and then I can just pull it out once I'm done. Unfortunately, though, the rain's caught up to me. Gosh, whenever I see a dark spot of anything, I'm like, portal? Ruin portal? Eh? I didn't check the recording timer. I feel like we are pushing 50 minutes right now. So this might be a longer video, I'm not sure. Well, I mean, obviously it is, because 50 minutes in, I'm not even got iron gear yet. Aside from a flint and steel. Well, I say a flint and steel, but I always will ever get one. Run past the creeper? Run past the creeper, because I don't care. I ball like that. I feel like a huge thing for me is going to be, I guess, increasing my confidence in this game. Because as I'm doing some sections more and more, you know, such as, you know, going into caves to find stuff. Believe it or not, I didn't really do that too much. I would always strip mine. Back when I played this game for survival. Well, back when I played survival mode in this game and not trying to beat it. Just trying to get, you know, rich with all the minerals and stuff. I would always strip mine. I would start digging, you know, right outside my home until I got to like Y12 or whatever Y level it was. Whatever diamonds used to be at. And then I would just make a humongous grid underneath my base. If it was real life, it would have surely caused a sinkhole. Okay, yeah, there's a cherry blossom. Minus 2200. Down several thousand blocks now. There's some lava down there. Now, it is entirely possible for me to just enter the Nether with no gear. And by gear, I mean armor. Enter the Nether with no armor. But I'm not good enough for that. I don't feel like doing that almost an hour into a world where I only have one life. So, not gonna do that. Now, maybe once I, get good at the game, I might try it. Just independently, just to see if I can even do it. But, not now. Dude, our village is just disabled or something? I've traveled so far, and the only structure I found was an abandoned portal with nothing in it. This has gotta be like bottom 10 seeds that I've ever played. And what's gonna be funny is if one day for this series I spawn like, because every now and then there's those really bad seeds. I spawn like in the ocean on a block, and I have to swim like thousands of blocks to get anywhere. That would be terrible. Is that an ice spike biome? What's that? It was just tall trees. Yeah, just tall trees. Yeah, where are my plains villages at, dude? Traveled so far. Now let me just reiterate, I'm not specifically looking for a village. I'm looking for like anything. But if I'm running through a plains, I'd better find a plains village. I don't know why I'm not like finding anything. Past few seeds have been like really good. But today just sucks. Yeah, I don't want the drowned zombies to kill me, so getting out of there. Don't see anything. Okay, there's my torches. I have 23. I was like, where'd they go? I didn't see them in my hotbar right beside my food. Oh, is this the biome that has the really good villages? That can have like 3 blacksmiths and they have like diamonds and stuff. Back when I played survival in Minecraft, one of the this is a random tree to spawn right there. One of the things I'd always do when I was in, I think, this biome was try to find a village because they always had really good loot whenever they had blacksmiths, which is pretty often actually. But I can't find one of those villages. It feels like no matter how far I run in this world, like I've covered several thousand blocks, just vision wise. I can't find a village. It's ridiculous. Yesterday, when I spawned on the mountain, I found one immediately. I pretty much just ran forward. Today, though, not a chance. Here's a block of iron every 400 blocks. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. I wish villages would have like, like some way in the sky marking them. Like imagine if they had like bonfires or something, and you could like see the smoke in the air. That'd make them a bit easier to find, especially in biomes like this where you have really reduced vision. Due to just how this biome is, it being so having so many trees and all. Okay, well there's all that. No more mutton for me. Like, I'm finding so little iron in this world that I'm tempted to just not even check, these holes in caves and whatever. Because in my head, I'm like, I'm probably not going to find anything anyway. Like, the past, like, 3 that I've searched, I found nothing. If anybody's, like, watching these consistently, I apologize for how boring this one is. I try to, keep them a little bit exciting, but, like, nothing here. If this was a Dream Manhunt seed, this would be, like, a terrible video. Oh? Ah, that's just a hill. Urgh. Yeah, even a shipwreck would be helpful, because, those have things in them. No, I can't find anything. More of those weird trees that I was mentioning earlier. I wonder if those mark glowberries, because the tree was kind of bright. Go down. Kind of thought that island right there was a shipwreck at first. But then I was like, you know what? That's kind of big. There's no way. And then I looked at it for longer than half a second. Realized the error of my ways. Wow. That's big. Definitely mobs in here. Yeah, there's a creeper. 2 creepers, actually. Why don't creepers go, psst anymore? They used to all the time, but I haven't heard one do it in ages. Maybe I'm just killing them quick enough that they don't do it, but... They used to make like a gunpowder sound, if that makes sense. I better cross this before the drowned with tridents spawn. Not really speaking of which, but I need to eat anyway. Sleep. Mindstone, construct a better pickaxe. I didn't realize that if you hover over those in the text menu, you can see how you get each one. Most of them are pretty obvious, but when you see them as you unlock them. I don't think there's anywhere you would unlock it and be confused how you did it without checking. Yeah, dude, see, look, there's like no iron. So frustrating. And watch, I want to explore this whole plains biome and not find a single village. This seed just sucks in every capacity. So few iron, so few structures. There's a lava pool. It's not a structure, though. Let me look on the right side first. Finally, dude! Oh my gosh, it took ages to find a village. Watch it not even have a blacksmith, though. That would be the real kicker. How far out from spawn am I? 3,500 blocks out from spawn. I'm just now finding my first village after exploring like 3 plains biomes. Golly. Outrageous. And yeah, it's looking like no village here. Or, not no village. No blacksmith. I don't even want this wool. Or not wool, this hay. This hay? No, this is hay. I don't want this hay. I'm not mad about this village. There was like one chest in that whole village. Are you serious? Yeah, this seed is just buns. Destroying their crops for that. And destroying their crops and going to the other side of the river. Deep waters right there. Yeah, we just go this way. Dude, I might just end up, you know, killing myself in-game. Just to stop playing this seed. This is gonna be the most boring one. You know, day 1 was pretty boring. I, like, barely found a village. Then I died before I got to it because I fell in lava. But this just takes the cake. That one was at least like a quote-unquote only 1,000 blocks out. I do like 4,000 blocks to find this one. Minimum. Because that's just in one direction. I didn't add any of the other axes. Okay, I'm gonna go into this plains over here. If there's no village, then you're gonna see me find a creative way to die. Oh boy. Oh Nelly. Hi Nelly, oh Nelly, listen love to me. Sing for you, play for you a dulcet melody. Yeah, I took their leather boots, that was like, and their emeralds. They had a lot of emeralds. That was like all they had. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna jump in this lava pool maybe, if I can't find a village. Might need to be a different lava pool though, since I need to check the other side. It would be crazy if I died of something else, like unintentionally. That'd be crazy. Okay, so far it's looking like nothing. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna call nothing on this side. Go over here. And I know there's not a limit to how close villages can spawn into each other, because I've seen so many videos where they're like, well, there's a village there, and a village there, and a village there. So I know it's not like I'm still in range of one village. Generation on this seed is just awful. As if I haven't said that already. Just really honing in the point. There's that lava pit, right? Is that lava pit? I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, now to check this direction. Almost fell down. That would have sucked. Yeah, there's certain death. If I go down. At least I can make that jump. Yeah. That's some beginner level parkour. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw either a tree or a building over here when I was jumping just now. Yeah, here's the village. Unless this is the one I came from. That would be very disappointing. Because that would mean I did a 360 or a 180 and didn't even notice. Pretty sure I didn't, but... Okay, if this village has no blacksmith, I'm gonna jump off this cliff. I'm pretty sure this is the same village, actually. I'm like 99% sure this is the same village and I just did a 360. Let me check these crops because I jumped in them. Yep, there's where I jumped. I'm punching a villager so the golem chases me and then I'm jumping in that hole. Hey, golem. Did you not see that? Dude. There we go, now you're aggroed. Let's go over here, where is it? Yeah, there's the big brain. Let me get all healed up. Okay, so yeah, he can punch me down here. He should still be chasing me. Slowly but surely. Where'd he go? Did he quit? Dude, you're so lazy. But I need to kill a villager for you to do something? Yeah, man, come here. Trying to get you to do something. Really? I can go out of range and then you just forgive me? That's right, follow me. Yeah, keep following me. Gosh, dude, your pathing sucks. Not only do the villages on this seed suck, but so do the iron golems. Like, dude, what are you doing? Okay, now punch me into here. Fling me. There we go. Jeez, there's iron right there. Wow. Yeah, this seed just sucks. I'm sorry for making such a boring video. 3,500 blocks out. That's bad.